Sometimes I forget I have a fucking YouTube channel. We're gonna ignore... God, I might as well shave my motherfucking head. I wanted to dye my hair. I was too impulsive to wait until I got paid to get good hair dye. I got bleach. Tried bleaching my hair, didn't have enough bleach. Went to get more bleach the next day. Bleached my hair again the next day. And then I dyed it purple. I want to be blonde again. Hi, my name's Brianna. If you didn't know that, now you do. You guys haven't seen me in months. I just got out of the hospital 3 weeks ago now, and I sat down and I recorded an hour-long video, if not longer, and I'm not posting that video because I was going through the worst withdrawals of my life. And you know what, if you guys want to see that, if you guys want to see what real hardcore withdrawals are like, let me know. If so, I will gladly post it, because you guys know my channel is mainly about mental health. I have a lot of videos about the abusive shit I've gone through and my mental health, my bipolar disorder and my borderline personality disorder. It's affected my life a lot in terrible and good ways. I went in there for a reason I never thought I would need to go to the hospital. I'm okay. Most of my family doesn't even know the real reason I went. But I was struggling really bad with substance abuse. I mean, it got to the point where I was going to work with a bottle with some alcohol in it and drinking it before I went in. And for any of you guys who know me whatsoever, you know I love my job and it is my support system. It is my entire fucking heart. It's my lifeline. So that's a huge issue. And I was also using some drugs that I'm not even gonna name. I mean, I wasn't on, like, fucking meth or fucking heroin, like, I'm fine, I'm fine. But the withdrawals from that and the withdrawals from my antidepressants, because I was in the hospital, and just a lot of other stuff happened that I'm not going to make this entire video about, because I have just been sitting in my room bored, just wondering what to do other than go on long drives or just sit at work. Not even on the clock. I mean, when I got out of the hospital, I was sitting at work constantly, just purely because they are my entire support system, and I was just going back up on my meds, and I just didn't know what to do with, like, this empty, lonely feeling. So I would literally go sit at work because there's always at least 1 or 2 people there who make me feel loved and supported. The very first place I went after I got out of a fucking mental hospital was my job. I mean, nicotine patch still on my arm and everything. I didn't even smoke a damn cigarette before I went into this fucking place. Tomorrow I'm going to be a month clean and sober. It's not fucking easy. I've gotten really triggered and really tested since I've gotten out, and I've had to do some really hard things, like cut some people out of my life completely that I never thought I could. You have to do some really hard shit for yourself when you get into these shitty situations. You're not always the problem, it's the people surrounding you. I'm doing great at work, I'm doing a lot better. Like, my coworkers, my managers, my friends are even telling me, like, I look happier, I look like I'm glowing, whatever the fuck that means. Like, a lot went on leading up to me drinking and me using the drug that I was using. Like, for example, my general manager at the company I work at, he is a big brother to me, and he decided to leave the company because a lot changed, and he now works somewhere else, and he's a lot happier, and we're all happy for him. And he was like my biggest supporter, and it hit me so much harder than I thought it would when he left. I had gotten back together with my boyfriend that I was with last year before I fucked up because of my borderline shit. I broke up with him last year when I was working at my other job before I got this job back. Well, I would still be working at both jobs, just right now I also work at an amusement park, and they're shut down right now because of COVID. COVID's a whole other situation that is making this worse. It's making it harder to stay clean and sober, but I'm doing it. And I got together with, like, some people there, and then I ended up texting him a few months ago being like, hey, I miss you, like, all this shit. I didn't expect him to text back at all, but he did. And then for 3 months we were together and he was acting very sketchy. I didn't like it. I had a bad gut feeling, and he ended up breaking up with me on top of everything while I was struggling with substance abuse, and it made it even worse. And just a couple weeks after that was when I had to admit myself to the hospital. My body image has been total fucking shit, not gonna lie. Honestly, I think I've gained weight from not drinking and not doing what I was doing. So my body image is worse now than when I was struggling really bad with the substances. Since I got out, my doctor doesn't want to see me anymore, so I have to transfer places because she wants me in a place that substance abuse and like counseling and like a doctor can all be under the same roof. And I tried to call them today and they ended up not even fucking answering the phone. So I love that. I love anxiety, love that for myself. She's like, I don't feel safe prescribing you the same meds if these were working like the way they should. And these are the best meds I've ever been on, by the way. And I told her that, and my mom told her that, and we all flipped out on her. I really like her. But it ended up that the hospital, while I was there, they were bitching at me. You need to find a new med provider because she's not going to feel comfortable prescribing you these anymore because they're not working. And I'm just like, listen, I was hanging around like I just was not in a good fucking place. Like, when I get urges to do shit, I will literally spend my entire, all my money going for drives. I literally drove 3 hours away a few days ago for no reason, turned around and drove back because I was not good in the head. I wanted to fucking drink. That's what I do. Or I'll go to work when my favorite manager is there or my favorite coworkers are there, and I will sit there and I will fucking eat. I will fucking eat my depression, okay? And I work in a mac and cheese place, a gourmet mac and cheese place. Like, when I say I have the best managers in the fucking world, they have my fucking back, dude. I'll go there and sit there from 2 to close, 2 to fucking 9, dude, straight. That is how bad it was when I got out of the hospital. I went there and I had a full-blown fucking panic attack. In my favorite place in the world, my safe place, that building on the ground that it's on is my safe fucking place. Every time I have tried to kill myself, every time when I got out of my abusive relationship and my abuser was still calling me and I went there and begged for my job back and they told me they were gonna get me my job back, they got me my motherfucking job back. Every single time I have been in a crisis, every single time life has just shat on my fucking face, I have gone to that building and I have seen the same fucking people. And that is why it's my safe place, because I just look at it and everything's fucking okay. I can take a breath. But when I got out of the hospital, it was so bad because I am so dependent on my meds because that is how mentally ill I am, sadly. Now I'm doing okay. I am stable. I am just waiting for the place that I need to transfer to call me back, or I need to call them so I can continue getting my meds. Hopefully they don't switch my meds because they have my record. And I need therapy. And yeah, that's what's been going on in my noggin. So this COVID shit, it's depressing. My birthday is the first day of summer, June 21st. Sometimes it's June 21st and sometimes it's June 22nd. I hope this year it's June 21st. Though I don't really care. My favorite season is fall because I don't really like hot weather and I don't really like cold weather. I like fall. I just want to travel. I just want to save my money and get the fuck out of here. I just want to see things. I just want to go take cool pictures and go see my fucking friend in Nebraska. I was supposed to go meet my fucking best friend Kelsey. And she lives in Nebraska. I was supposed to go on April 6th. 2nd to the 6th. I was gonna have time off from work and shit, and then COVID was and then my manager was like, hey, you still going to Nebraska? And I was like, nah. And he's like, you want to work? And I was like, sure. Because working is safer than going to Nebraska. I should have just went to goddamn Nebraska. I would have had a fucking fun time, man. I love you, Kelsey. This girl gave me her fucking YouTube channel and I can't find the damn paper that fucking says her YouTube fucking channel. Deja, Deja, if you're watching this, I fucking miss you and I love you, and you have the biggest heart in the fucking world, and I'm so glad I fucking met you, and I just want to give you a hug. Like, it's very rare that I meet a person who has the same type of heart that I do, and it's very, very easy for me to connect with someone when I meet them, because I know, like, you just know. Not everyone is as caring as I am, and that sounds kind of bitchy. Like, I don't know, does that sound fucking bitchy? Not everyone, I feel like I should just say not everybody has borderline personality disorder, because I really feel like I fucking know when I walk up to somebody and they have borderline personality disorder, because you just literally, like, your whole fucking, you just want to cry. Like, you feel their fucking emotions. Like, she was really fucking emotional, and then she starts, you know, just telling me what's going on, asking me questions, because I've been there a few days. And then I found out she has a YouTube channel where she fucking wants to help people. And I'm just like, bitch, me too. Like, what the fuck? Like, and when she cries, it's like the same way I cry. And then when she talks, it's like the same way I talk. And like, you just know, like, the kind of fucking heart she has, and like that she feels like that she's just like a human being. You know what I mean? Like a really caring, big-hearted human being that you're thankful as shit that they're on this earth. I love those kinds of people. If you're watching this and you have borderline personality disorder and you think it's like a curse, I think about this every day. I really do. I hate myself for having borderline because of the attachment issues, because of how quickly I get attached to people, because of how much I love people, and because of how much I can hate people at the same time, because of that fucking switch that goes on and off. I love you, I hate you, like, because of shit that hurts you that shouldn't. But fuck all that for a second. There is nothing on this earth that's better. There's no better quality or qualities than people that have borderline. We literally are the most caring, loving human beings out there. And when you meet somebody who has it, or you meet someone with emotions like you do, it's just breathtaking, amazing, unbelievable. I'm trying to like find a word. I don't want to use a negative word like sad, because my whole life, every day, sometimes I cry over how much I feel. But there's people who don't feel at all. For the past couple weeks, I haven't been able to cry. The past couple days I have, because I got my period. But there's really great things that come with it when you learn to live with it. I haven't fucking mastered it, but I've come so far. I'm able to help people a lot. I'm able to be there for people. I'm able to know things about myself, and maybe I'm not the smartest. Maybe I don't make the fucking smartest decisions, and maybe I still have impulses. I still do dumb shit. Hello! But that's just always gonna be a part of me. Like, that's a part of me. This is who the fuck I am. Like, I don't know. You kind of just gotta, like, embrace it and just accept the fact that you're impulsive, but you have a huge fucking heart. And there's real potential in that shit. So Deja, if you're watching this, don't know if you have BPD or just a huge, huge, huge heart, but I love you, and I'm really glad I got to meet you, because it really made an impact on my life, even though you were just there for a few days before I left. And I'll try to find your fucking YouTube channel if you haven't found mine yet. I could say a lot more. I know it's kind of short to just say, hey, I have substance abuse problems. I just got out of the hospital, and yeah, I'm fine. It's hard. I think about it 24/7. I'm not okay a lot of the time. That is literally why I drive a lot. I'm at work a lot, especially when I'm not working. And people wonder why, but that's why. I haven't hung out with a lot of people besides one. It's not that I don't want to, I just think something will trigger me to make me want to drink. Or I'll see alcohol. Whenever I see alcohol, not so much like a picture of it, but like in real life, I'll be like, I want to fucking drink. I'm just scared of getting stuck in a situation, because I've gotten stuck in a situation so many times, and that's why I've pulled away from a lot of people, because that's a smart fucking thing to do. I've struggled with it for so fucking long, cutting people out of my life, pulling away from people I need to pull away from, and that's what I fucking needed to do for my own health, and I'm doing a lot better. I didn't realize what the shit I was doing, like, was doing to me. But I have these videos of, like, Snapchat memories and pictures of myself when I was hardcore doing this shit, like, drugs and fucking alcohol, like, every day, multiple times a day, and it just kind of makes me sick, because it wasn't me. And one of my managers, Anthony, my best friend, pretty much, he would talk to me every night, because I would have to mop the back, and he would come up to me and be like, you need to stop, like, he's the reason I got help. He's the reason I went to the hospital. Like, he's like, it's gonna change who you are and you're not even gonna know. And he didn't know that at that point it already did change who I was. I didn't know that at that point it already changed who I was, I mean. So yeah. Don't do drugs unless it's marijuana. I guess that's that. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. Especially with Corona. Corona. What's my outro? Thank you guys for watching this video. Got that part down. Please stay safe. And remember, flip a bitch off and move the fuck on. No one is worth your pain. Neither are drugs or alcohol, motherfuckers. And no, they don't numb your pain. They literally put you in a shittier fucking situation and change your fucking brain. They change your motherfucking brain. Till one day you wake up and you're just like, who the fuck am I? And why the fuck did I let myself get to this point? I want to fucking drown myself in a lake. I love you guys, and I really hope I'll see you guys soon, because I really, really, really miss editing, and I really, really, really miss talking to you guys. Okay, bye.